There you go.
So 11 matches of it. They're 3 and 8.
27%.
But
so.
this is IG, including before the roster changes and all.
Okay.
How is like one of the best Dragon Knights in China, I feel.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, click on that Dragon Knight.
that'll go to like Dragon Knight stats though. I'm pretty
you
sure.
gotta click on it, and then you have to find a player from LGD. Okay,
Search how?
Yeah, I guess you search how. And Ferrari.
Joven's play. Moo. Oh, sorry, Moose Tongfu.
Yeah.
How? Loss. SinaCup.
There you go.
All right, we're learning.
Bam.
We're learning stats.
Yeah,
How
we're learning how
Ferrari.
to find stats slowly as well. Alright, let's go in the draft.
How?
Invictus Gaming picks himself a Juggernaut.
Oh, look at this. Ferrari 0 and 4 on Dragon Knight.
There you go. They just
This
can't
is-
play DK.
This is all from TI3. But even when Hal, they picked it once since Hal joined and they've lost. So
Is this your solo mid Juggernaut? Unless they
Oh,
want to
no,
get a
no.
fifth loss.
Dragon Knight's solo mid. Dragon Knight's like generally played as a solo mid heroes.
I think Juggernaut. Oh, it looks like Hal's gonna be on. I think Juggernaut's actually not too bad against Batrider in the mid lane. Can you just spin away if he's going on to?
Yeah, I mean it's not too bad, but
And then he
it's-
just out CS you any other time.
It's yeah. Dragon Knight actually doesn't do very well, like, but he does better than Juggernaut would at mid, just because he has an AOE farming spell,
Okay,
which he
so
can he can just bottle crow for days, which is going to be the plan for
this
Dragon
is
Knight.
fairly interesting draft coming out here from IG because I've never really seen a Juggernaut in a situation like this. Most of the time, Juggernaut's picked for his
Yeah.
healing ward to back things up like Chen, Lifestealer, Lone Druid, and sustain and push. Most often picked against a Keeper of Delight. So I wonder what this is really about. If you're playing Juggernaut in a traditional tri-lane situation, you think he's cool because 400 AOE damage at level 1. You're like, yeah, that's awesome, but it just never really works. So.
It feels like once again they also want to put Elder Titan in a 1v1 matchup, which isn't sort of where he shines as much. He does okay mid. I don't like him like in a 1v1 in the off lane, just because most heroes kind of beat on him there. But as mid, he can get a bottle early, bottle crow as much as needed, and it's going to be Zhao 8. Is he going to go? He's starting off by heading top. I think he'll realize it's an offensive trial and then make his way down bottom though.
Yep. So let's introduce both teams. IG on the Radiant side, once again, they're up one game in this best of 3 series in the SinaCup winner bracket grand finals.
Winner bracket finals.
Yes, winner bracket finals.
Winner bracket grand finals. It's like doesn't make sense
It does not.
unless it's like a single elimination.
A lot of things I say does not make sense. But then it's going to be playing the Rubik here. We have Faith playing Visage, and completing Trialing is going to be Tongfu Hao or IG Hao now. Back in the mid lane here, we have Ferrari 430 looking to get a 5th loss in a row on his Dragon Knight. And YYF, last but not least, on the Darkseer on the bot lane. Now the Trialing has been scouted out by the bot, and I do believe that Xiao 8, he's going to make the rotation in the bot.
The LGD squad, I'll introduce them quickly. We do have Zhao 8 playing the Batrider at bottom lane, Yao on the solo mid Elder Titan. The Trialing up top is going to be DDC playing a support winner, a DD playing a Nyx Assassin, and then finally Rabbit or Zhao Tuji playing the Gyrocopter.
Okay,
Impale
so
throwing.
let's look at the matchup.
That was a complete whiff of an Impale at top lane.
Did not see that. I guess.
0 damage. I'm going to battle log this, and it'll be Impale was thrown for 0 damage. I don't think it actually says when no damage occurs.
Oh. Yeah, back in the mid lane, it's going to be a 1v1 matchup against Dragon Knight. Who do you favor this matchup here?
I think this is a bit of a trade farm for days kind of matchup. I don't think either hero. We're not going to see any kills. I think there's more potential for kills on Elder Titan with a support rotation. So I think from that point of view, Dragon Knight's going to offer a lot more around the level 6 to level 8 point. Elder Titan needs more levels before it can do a whole lot. I think Dragon Knight just benefits a bit more from the farm.
Yeah, that's why we see definitely DK in the mid lane quite a bit. And Yao's actually missing a ton of last hits. One thing that 430's got on his back pocket is he's always going to be good on that CS chart, no matter how his Dragon Knight does. Meanwhile, back in the bot lane, it's going to be a Darkseer versus Batrider matchup. I imagine this is somewhat bat favor, but not amazingly so. I think Darkseer should do okay on his own.
Yeah, he should do just fine. You'll probably see the 2 points in Surge. Often as Darkseer, it's level 4, you either get the next point in Surge or you go back to start getting Vacuum. And I think against Batrider, you get your second point of Surge, and then you can't really be killed until there's a level 6 Batrider. Even then, he has to kill you during that lasso or you just surge away.
Yeah. Top lane here, this is a tri lane that we really want to pay our attention close to. And looks like Xiaotuji and a lot of Gyrocopter players seem to really favor a level 1 flat cannon, just dishing a little bit of harass. Maybe they're saying, hey, level 1 rocket barrage is not going to be effective because nobody is really going to be out of position. But really lacking. I'm surprised that he's using Flax so often to push out the creep wave, because suddenly you're going to be in a little bit more of a dangerous territory here.
Yeah, we saw this a bit last game from the gyrocopter of Hao and Zhao Tuji. Yeah, doing things similar. I guess when to get whatever harass off he can, but if he does a decent amount, you just drop that healing ward and heal everything right back up.
It looks like we're gonna see Windrunner playing support in this lane here as he's trying to harass. Ooh, it looks like we're gonna see possibly a telekinesis lift, getting just barely out of range of Banana's lift. But Portmanshi already up here on Hao, just blocking all those physical harass. That's gonna be most likely coming from the Windrunner.
Oh, Dragon Knight at mid lane's actually found himself a haster and he's bottling up as well, so he's got Flame Breath.
The Stomp's going to come in right now. That's going to hit on
That's
430.
level 1 Stomp, though.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay, not going to chase it.
Oh, he will. He's like, I'm coming right back in. Thank you for...
Courier.
Oh, Courier instead as well. 430 just won himself a lane.
And that Courier was coming to help him bottle Crow, it looks like. Maybe had his boots on. I don't know if he's actually farmed boots yet, but...
That is so bad. The lane is done. Let's not even look here.
There's
Whether
no
he survive or
growing.
die or not. Yeah, he is dead.
He's got to luck out and guess the runes at this point, it feels like.
It doesn't matter if he gets the next 2 rune. There's 750 extra gold on IG. The lane is done.
Well, only 150 extra gold on the middle lane.
Yeah, but he gets to get boots. And Yao gets to look at him getting boots. I don't know, man. This lane is donezo, as I like to say.
Well, we'll see Ferrari with a bottle, which he can actually send back to base should he need it. Bottom lane Darkseer has gone for a Soul Ring, so no surprises there. And he's farming just fine. He's actually out CSing Zhao Wei. Zhao Wei with 11 CS, Darkseer with 17.
Oh, man. LG losing lanes.
Done. Is that correct usage?
That is correct usage. This
Right.
trialing up top has got to get a ton done. I don't think just trading evenly in farm is okay. They got to have some kills. They got to make sure Juggernaut doesn't see the light of day in terms of farm. And how is he's getting farm? He's got boots. And suddenly this trialing gets a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, we will see IG just look to up the aggression here. They do have Juggernaut a little bit behind the Gyrocopter, but they're pretty much trading farm for farm. And I think this is fine for IG to not be worrying too much about the CS, because right now they just want to hit like level 3.
Lift into toss, and there's a slow and Zhao Tuji. Yeah, he is as dead as it gets. Maybe Soul Assumption misses. It went to a range tree. What is going on? Faith is going to hit a 2-man in Pow. Power Shot's going to come through here, but DC dropping low.
He's got
Another
that one.
Soul Assumption on Zhao Tuji. That thing has like a building range. You get back. And now, first split officially drawn by Visage up top. The game is officially done, so.
That could have been 2 kills if it wasn't for that first missed Soul Assumption, but this is what IG were waiting for. They knew they can maybe be aggressive at level 1, but level 3 is where they're strongest. We're seeing it now. It's a level 2 Blade Fury, level 2 Soul Assumptions. Rubik doesn't really matter for his levels too much, and they get a second kill. Windrunner with a buyback TP.
Ooh, are we going to see a Power Shot snipe?
It's not enough damage regardless.
Yeah, you have to cut through the trees. When you're cutting through the trees, you're losing 10 damage per tree, and there's a hell of a lot of trees there.
It's 10 damage per tree. I
Is
never
it 10
actually
damage
knew.
per tree? It
Not
sounds
sure.
like 10 damage per tree. 10%.
10%. Yeah.
Same difference. Not really.
I know it reduced damage. I never knew if it's like it basically treats trees the same as it does creeps or heroes that it goes through
I
basically.
guess so. Just stuff in between, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the mid lane, we did see Yao bottle himself a regen rune, which is nice. Except there's a level 6 Dragon Knight with a courier behind him. Really like this. It's just like a flying unit after flying unit, and the battle crow ensues.
All right. Well, we will see Yao in a bit of trouble. Maybe mid lane. He's gonna get stunned up under the
He's
tower
not
here.
gonna die, he's
Fro's just harass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good harass.
Chip away at the tower where possible.
It's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Good shoot there. Top lane looks like we have Hao going back to the fountain, so that lane's already won. Mid lane's already won quite a bit. IG, bot lane, how have they been doing? They got boots, they got Soul Ring. Meanwhile, Bat Riders, he's going for the complete naked blink rush. Just boots and blink, straight up.
The right build to do this game, or do you? I guess nothing else really helps him. Getting early game items isn't going to help against the Darkseer.
You go the Bone 7 Booty Travel build, I think, because I don't think you're going to gank your way back in this game either. IG just looks so powerful. I mean, if you look at the lineup here, you have Vacuum to destroy and the Blink. Well, not really destroy him, but make sure your Blink Blast is not going to be too effective. You have things like Healing Ward. You have things like Blade Fury. There's and a Telekinesis Lift. That's the big one. You have many ways to actually keep people alive, and unless Xiao A is magical, like the same way that Ferrari was magical last game, they're not going to find too many kills.
Oh, Yao actually gets stunned up under this middle tower. He's going to take a couple hits. Looks like just 1 or 2 hit. Not going to go down there. If he gets that
Well,
stun...
top lane though, Shackle Shot already landed, and looks like Banana dropping low. He's going to die to the Rocket Barrage, but oh no. Gyrocopter dies soon after. And is there level 6 just yet? Nothing.
There's
but
another soul assumption.
There is another soul assumption. It's going to fly to do DD. Ooh, nice impale. And it looks like Faith's going to secure himself a kill. Nice return kill coming from DDC. And the two will right-click. There's a poor man shot on How.
11 charges on his wand as well. So
I'm surprised he turned away, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
He will survive that through. And here comes Banana right back in this team fight. There's no spin. And there's spin finally now. And DDC, he's got to TP. He's got to buy boots and TP and get the hell out of there. Can he make it? He will TP. Nice, wow, that's dropping him close.
I'm surprised that How didn't really commit to that chase more into their secret shop. Definitely could have looked to use that Blade Fury and go for the kill there. So it was some nice body blocking from Banana, but regardless, it's 4 kills to 2 in favor of IG. They're winning 3 lanes, more or less. The bottom lane, less so. Darkseer is still winning CS against the Batrider, though, so we're seeing Zhao 8 just sort of look to farm his Blink Dagger. There's a TP coming in, which is going to get spotted by this creep wave at bottom, so it's not really to gank. It just looks like they want Nyx Assassin bottom, and that's because Zhao 8 wants to leave this lane, but IG see Nyx bottom, and they're just going to be like, okay, if Nyx is bottom, it means Batrider's leaving the lane to go gank.
That means we get to, well, either go gank or jungle and farm, which may be the case. But back in the mid lane, we're going to see 430 trying to get this particular tower, but here comes the Batrider. There's going to be good chains, and so far Flaming Lasso, tower denied. Very nicely done. They are going to get 430, and 430, in my opinion, should have saw that coming.
Meanwhile, top lane, there is a gyrocopter kill going down, but it's like you say, you see the Nyx Assassin TP bottom, Zhao 8 leaves the lane. He knows he's coming mid. He just got too greedy wanting that tower there. He knew the tower was going to go down with a couple of attacks here, but he should have backed off a good 5-10 seconds earlier so it didn't even get down to deny range, or just let it get denied.
Yeah, and that's something that really Yao needed very desperately. And it looks like they're going to pop up to high ground and perhaps smoke it. There's already ping going on them. They have Observer coming out, smoking Spike.
Radiant team maybe catch them out there with that rotation. It looks like they do because DK's actually TPing top lane.
Yeah, but they definitely saw it coming, though. So you're fighting in the jungle against an Omni/Juggernaut. That's not exactly where you want to be. So we'll see. It looks like Delusion's going to come scout things out. Is that going to eat an Omni/Slash? That's the question.
Doesn't look like it. Nope.
Doesn't. Okay.
Hits it once. Should know by now. And they can just straight up push this top lane. They've got Dragonite here. Dragonite gets scouted out, but this is a Dragonite with ultimate, so the corrosive attack could be used just to chip away at this tower. The tower's already very, very low, so I think that's going to be the game plan for IG is to sort of group up and take towers as much as possible. The only thing which is going to make that hard is if Elder Titan can hit big multiple hero stuns.
He does hit one on Banana. Power shot. Oh, no.
Too early.
DDC. That's a mistake. And now they destroyed a tree, so it makes the dive a lot easier here for IG. Also, DDC is slowly farming away on the bot lane. Oh, no. DD's farming away. DDC's dying up on top. Omnisci's going to clean him due. Looks like the stomp is going to miss on the second one. No, it does hit Banana again, but the healing ward will bring him back up to a healthy amount.
That healing ward doing some serious work here. T1 tower going to get taken down. Nyx Assassin, like you said, was farming at bottom lane, got his level 6, so we're going to see him look to take part a bit more here. IG don't seem to be ready for him because they haven't got sentries or dust just yet, but they should be checking very soon. They know Nyx went bottom, they should expect his level 6, and they should be looking to have sentry wards for their next push, and I think they want to keep on 5-man pushing because
they can.
Darkseer mech.
Darkseer's got a 10-minute mech. My god, that's absolutely insane. We do have Nyx Assassin that are being used in the jungle. They're going to pick up Banana right from the get-go here. DDC gets lifted up, and so far, IG looking good, but that's a 2-man impale into an insane last of the follow. They're going to try to burst down 430, but that's a vacuum wall. Where's the mech? It's already been used, and 430 still alive right now. He's going to be absolutely fine. In fact, he wants to turn back. Impale's going to get stunned through, and my god, healing ward mech is just keeping IG alive, and that's 3-0. After hitting a Stomp, after hitting a Flaming Lasso and a 2-man Shackle, they just don't have the damage output for LGD.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He gets off his Buckler, then his mech arrives, and he gets off the mech right after. So he had both Buckler and mech going on in that fight.
They do stack.
And IG just too tanky, too durable in these fights. The one here they almost kill, Ferrari ends up at full HP towards the end after all the healing action going on. Tier 2 tower going to take a fall, and IG won a fast 2-0 over LGD if they can get... But game 1 took like 26 minutes, 24 minutes maybe, and game 2... 11 minutes in, it's IG up 9 kills to 4, but with a 7-8k gold lead. They're taking down tower by tower, and they are just taking LGD by storm.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit longer than a GG. I think LGD still got some fight left in them. They're looking to farm a Gyrocopter. You still got your insane Gyrocopter and your Elder Titan combo, where if you hit a Stomp to call down the Earth Splitter, once all of those spells come, you are inputting a ton of AoE damage. Look towards Xiao for locking down the YYF, making sure he finds the Darkseer, dragging him back, and go for a kill. I think Darkseers have to be your priority in terms of who you want to kill. He just provide way too much for the team. Crowd control, heal, and more importantly, that wall. So I think if LGD finds good team fights, they could make a comeback, but it's looking very difficult.
Yeah, even with Batrider having a Blink Dagger, there's just counters to him. Instant telekinesis, you can vacuum him, you've got a DK with a range form stun. This is not going to be easy for Batrider to just get these pickoffs unless he's smart about it.
Dead up.
No sentry wards down. That's actually a dire sentry ward near this bottom lane, but imagine Radiant team, have they got sentries now? Still no sentries on their team.
That's a mistake. I've
Yeah.
seen IG make this push 2 times in a row now. You gotta make sure you have sentry. Not sure it matters because Yao just walks right in. He's gonna tank a ton of stun, and he's gonna be dead before dropping a spell. That's questionable.
We talked about sentries. They're actually on the way on the courier, so they
Okay,
knew they needed
good,
sentries, and they were coming out. It was last time I feel was somewhat excusable because Nyx had just hit level 6 and they'd been applying pressure for a long time, so there was never really a chance.
I was
but-
referring to a different game where,
Okay.
where I just,
Yep.
it was pushing like 20 minutes in the game without sentry against the Knicks. I was like,
Bit
Or
dubious.
Weaver. Yeah, it was a dubious. Drum's being
Drums.
activated. Here comes Hao with the Omni GG slash. That's 1 kill, and that's
2.
going to be a second. Magic
Iron
Stick.
Shell. No, not going to commit to it.
Okay.
Second complete whiff of an Impale coming out from DD of this game, but Tier 2 Tower going to take it for nothing Xiao can do over in the trees. He's got a Blink Dagger. We're seeing Gyrocopter try and chip away and pressure the mid tower, but even he cannot really help him. The big hero that this Gyrocopter has just got absolutely nothing right now. He's got Boots, Bracer, and Bassy Ring. He can't even get Treads or Phase Boots. He can maybe pick up an Ogre Club, but he is so poor.
Tier 2's going to get destroyed. Windrunner TP's back in and force a Windrunner away. I mean, look at this game and tell me where exactly did it go wrong. Was it the laning stage this time? I think I'm more inclined to say that this time because Batrider was not able to get too much done. He got close to Blink Dagger bot, but when Darkseer showed up, he's got mech. It looks like we're going to see yet another kill.
Yeah.
And of course, the offensive trialing, I doubted the power of a Juggernaut trialing, but they were able to get a ton of work done on the top lane as well. And of course, it was 430 that just killed the courier mid and dominated that lane as well. It was just a straight up win in the lane.
I think LGD is a bit too greedy in different locations. The Windrunner as a support, if you're going trial lane versus trial lane, is going to be somewhat underwhelming. In mid lane, you've got an Elder Titan. Bit of a mismatch against... Well, not so much mismatch, but Elder Titan's not a hero who's going to get a level 6, level 7, and then be able to control the game like a Puck can, like a Dragon Knight has, because Dragon Knight just rotates, and he has a big impact just by popping range form, pushing towers, and stunning people. Elder Titan can't really do the same thing. That's where Elder Titan, I feel, can actually shine in the offlane, because he's not really required to come to these early game fights, whereas as a mid solo, you're getting the XP, you're getting the farm, and your responsibility is to help your team out when they need it, but Dragon Knight can do that a lot better than Elder Titan.
Oh, DD. They all
Sneaks past it.
They knew DD was there, and then DD is like, ah, shit, how'd I get out here? A Stomp's gonna help him out, but well, I don't know what's gonna help him out for this tier 2 tower because it's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, it really is. We are going to see LGD maybe try mount defense. Shackle shot on 2 heroes, but they don't even look to follow that up. That's a very low level.
Okay, alright, this is how you follow up. Where's the call down? It's gonna be on top of everything. It's
Ooh.
hitting, but the mech brings them back to 4 and the wall just melts LGD. It's
Any other game, and we're yelling Wombo combo, because that was perfect. Shackle shot into 3-4 hero stun into Windrunner
GG.
power shot.
that's game.
Elder Titan hit Earth Splitter on all those heroes with a cooldown.
That was a 5-man Earth Splitter, 5-man call down.
Every hero got hit by Earth Splitter cooldown, and nothing came of it.
They didn't even kill the Voodoo. Well then.
Well, I mean, you look at the resistance of this Radiant team. You've got Darkseer with a mech. You've got Visage, who's just naturally tanky because of his 3rd skill. Juggernaut can kind of spin out, and Rubik has Null Field, giving him even more magic immunity. So,
Gravekeeper's Cloak.
yeah, all these heroes is hard to actually tank in. AoE Wombo combo tribe